I bought a ring. Now, it may not be the ring of power, but it's definitely got some powers. Specifically, if you want to be able to make contactless purchases from a choice of payment methods, including PayPal, using your ring, even when your phone or smartwatch have either died or switched off or you've left them at home, then look no further. Not enough, you say? How about the option to have it open and allow you to drive your Tesla without the need for a key or phone? No? Okay. What about the ability to move any transaction from one payment method to another after you've used the ring to buy something? I thought that one might get your attention. Now stay tuned and I'll tell you all about why this might be the coolest but also the most useful gadget I've bought in a while. Okay, now before I talk you through the various processes involved in setting up and buying this shiny black ceramic wonder, I just want to highlight that I bought this myself. Nothing has been given to me for review and I've not been incentivized at all. Every view expressed is my own. Of course, in saying that, if any tech companies do want me to give an honest and unbiased review of your product, please get in touch. So, the company who makes the ring is a German company called Pagopace. It comes in a choice of silver, ceramic, in multiple colours and textures, or even wood. There are a couple of different widths if you prefer a slimmer ring, and you can choose between a version which offers just contactless payments, or this one, which is called the Pago Drive. This ring makes contactless payments and can be paired with a Tesla to work the same as a keycard, both locking and unlocking the car before turning it on ready to drive. There's no battery to charge, and the ceramic model is scratch-proof, water-resistant and dust-resistant. Now, if you do go the wood option, it is inevitably prone to scratches, and Pagopace advise you to be a little bit more careful with it, but I reckon it looked pretty cool. And they plant a tree for every wooden ring sold. Now, as for silver, as a relatively soft metal, it does mark, but look after it and it'll look great. So how does it work? Now, the hardware is not overly complicated. It has NFC tech built into the ring, much like your contactless bank card or when using your phone to pay. The clever bit is that it only works when the ring is held in a certain position, which is created by holding your hand in a fist and holding the fist against the contactless terminal so the ring is within 3 centimeters of the sensor at that specific angle. Now, this gives a degree of safety that you won't make any accidental payments or get robbed by a particularly tech-savvy thief using a mobile payment terminal. In fact, the rings are certified secure by MasterCard, which is pretty reassuring. Of course, much like contactless payments on your phone, your ring needs to be associated with a payment method before it'll do anything. Now, this is set up by Pagopace themselves at the point of ordering, which I'll take you through now. So once you've chosen the type of ring you want, and if you know the size of ring you wear, you can simply add to the basket and make the purchase. Now, postage to the UK is about £5, and at this point, once the payment is confirmed, you'll receive an email confirming the purchase and letting you know that the order will be held until you confirm the payment method which you'd like to add to the ring, along with a web link to allow you to do exactly that. Now, once you click on the link, you're then invited to add your card details. And this is the bit where I need to introduce the second key element to all that functionality I mentioned at the start of the video, the Curve card. Now, in short, Curve is a debit card where you choose the payment source it uses. Now, using the Curve app, you can add any and all of your current payment methods, from debit cards to credit cards to even your PayPal account, and then you choose between them to tell the Curve card which to use when making a purchase. You can even change your chosen payment method after making a purchase with a function they call Go Back in Time, which allows you to move a transaction from one payment method to another within 30 days. Now, I've used that function a couple of times and it's brilliant in helping you manage your finances. Plus, you still get all the benefits of using your chosen payment method. For example, I use my Tesco credit card as my primary payment source 99% of the time, which means I get the benefits of using the Curve app via the ring, but I also still get my Tesco loyalty points from each purchase. To be honest, I've yet to see a downside. Now, to open a Curve account takes a few minutes, as all you need to do is download the app, fill in your details, and you'll be able to add a virtual card to your phone, or in this case, a Pagopace ring, immediately after setting it up. Now, I'll put a link in the description below for you to have a look and open your account, but it is not a referral link, as sadly they're only valid for 48 hours. However, if you do want a referral link from me, write it in the comments and I'll generate one for you as promptly as I can, as this usually gives you a financial incentive for signing up and of course sends me one too. Now, most recently, they were offering 1% cashback on all your purchases for the first 30 days. So it's definitely worth doing, especially if you're planning a big purchase. So, once your Curve account is open and you add the details of your new Curve card to the Pagopace site via the link I mentioned earlier, you then wait for your new ring to arrive, during which time you can add your payment methods to the Curve app. Now, once this is done, you can start using the virtual Curve card right away via Apple Pay, Google Pay or Samsung Pay. Now, there are multiple versions of the Curve card, from the free version which I use, which allows you to do everything I've mentioned so far, and there are versions with monthly fees which allow you to earn cashback from selected retailers of your choice, or give you even longer to move transactions between cards. Have a look and see which one could suit your needs best. Now, going back a step, you may not know what ring size you wear, so you can't place your order right away. Not to worry. Now, you can either go into a jeweler's and see if they will help you figure it out, or if that doesn't sound appealing, you can order a sizing kit from Pagopace, which costs the same price as just ordering a ring outright, and they will post you a set of plastic sizing rings, these, so you can decide which size fits you best. And it's literally a case of just trying it on a finger, and they've all got a little number on so you can see which one fits best, and then once you've got that, you're good to go. So when you order that kit, they will send you on email a code which, once you've received your sizing kit, decided your size and added your ring of choice to your basket, the code will cover the cost of the ring. The only additional cost for the sizing kit is that you'll pay for the postage twice, which, as I mentioned earlier, is £5 here in the UK. But it's worth it to know for sure you're ordering the right product. Now, once your ring arrives in its well-packaged presentation box, it needs activating, as you don't want a live payment method somewhere in the international postal system. Now, this is done with the Fidesmo app, which is a free download from your app store via an NFC verification, in that you hold your ring against the back of your phone when told to do so, and you're off. It's as simple as that. It takes literally seconds, and instructions of everything you need to do are in the box with the ring. I've used mine in supermarkets, pubs, petrol stations and shops in the UK, France and Switzerland without any issues at all. I used it to buy lunches on a recent skiing holiday and didn't even have to take my gloves off, which was great. Now, it can take a little longer to find the sweet spot on the payment terminal sometimes, in comparison to using a contactless credit card, but I don't mind that, as it reassures me that I would struggle to accidentally use the ring to make an unplanned payment. You should also allow extra time for the fact that most people serving you will ask how exactly you just made the purchase, which is kind of fun, and I've lost count of how many times I've had to explain. Of course, in future, I'll just steer them towards this video. If you go for the Pagopace Drive, like I have here, pairing it with your car is a doddle. All you'll need is one of your key cards that came with the car to set it up as an additional key. Go to the locks option on your in-car screen, click to add a key and follow the on-screen instructions. That's it. If your phone dies, which is your key to a Tesla for most users, you can still then get in the car with the ring and drive it while your phone charges on the wireless chargers. Now, I might never use it for that, but it's pretty reassuring to know that I could. So, would I recommend the Pagopace? Hell yeah! Now, you need to pair it with a Curve card for maximum benefit, but I can now make purchases without having my wallet or my phone with me, or if my phone battery has died, or if I simply can't be bothered to reach into my pocket, such as when I'm wearing ski or motorcycle gloves. Now, I rarely carry a wallet these days anyway, as my phone does it all, but this means I then have a backup on me at all times that requires no maintenance or charging, weighs next to nothing, and looks pretty good too. Now, this will be particularly useful if you're on holidays and don't have any pockets, or you're into water sports, but you still want a payment method on you for a drink or some food. The fact that I can get into and drive my car without having to carry anything at all is just simply amazing to me. It's a simple gadget with so much power. If you want one for yourself, I've added the link to Pagopace in the description. Now, this is not an affiliate link and I don't earn anything from your purchase, but I think it's something you should definitely consider. Now, as I mentioned, we should both get a reward if you open a Curve account via my referral, but you'll need to ask me for it in the comments, and thanks in advance if you choose to take advantage of it. I honestly think what Curve offers is fantastic and everyone should consider signing up. The freedom to vary my payment methods both ahead of purchases and afterwards is just brilliant. So thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and of course tell 100,000 of your closest friends to do the same. I'll see you on the next video.